Ravens. This man has to have the best team in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
You know, I forgot how bad their receivers were besides Jamar. That's pretty bad. Yup. I'm okay with that. Yup. Who's my starting corners? Trey Waynes. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know why he's in then. All right. Single back. What's going on here?
This one
Bro
out
really ran an
quickly to
RPO first play.
Watkins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. First carry for the former Buckeye.
You can't talk about being so good at the game and being so much better than me and run the ball the first 2 plays. What is this? You're so good at the game, outplay me.
With over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield?
This guy's a clown. This guy is a certified clown. Coming out spamming run plays. You are a certified clown.
Touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 60 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and wearing all...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Open man is Uzama. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Burrow. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now it's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Patrick Queen showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, Spot. 11 mighty.
After the sack on 1st down, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On 3rd down, Burrow. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Now, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. Don't get nervous. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 31's the mic. Get that quarterback. And off.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught by Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
31's the mic.
Now it's Jackson. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Twist. Kill. Report. Sky. Check 6 Sky. Let's go. Set high.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Change it. Check nickel.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Check 26. Whip. Watch the whip.
Second down and goal. Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
You at X. Hey, watch edge. 31.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Justin Tucker on the field.
Tucker's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Check Mike 21. I'm not ready. Slam. Check three. Here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Heavy on the edges. Check 52. Tight dog. Switch.
Again, it's Burrow. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Back. 11. Check 9. 12. Motion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins. As the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman, he's got him complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Back to Mixon on second down. Mixon with a first down and more. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Play action. Now Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Another run here with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
You. 31's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Single to slot. Watch 89. Watch 89. Yo. Tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. 31's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. 31's the mic.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Big 13. Big 13.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Now Burrow.
Don't be scared of it.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Working with a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Check 37. Check 37. Hey, check 11, 11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow.
Mike 21. Let's go, deep.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play, they max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
P-Ryan is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2.
What is that? They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
They'll let Mixon try to run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Bengals 25, Ravens 13. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins.
Who wants some?
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 59 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson.
Bring it to second string.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Burrow will throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Burrow going for it on fourth. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down. Here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's second and 10. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And some room to roam now. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Burrow looking to pass. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And not not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Oh, yeah!
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 99, check 99.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down. But he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working